Good morning from Vietnam. Good morning to you, Ryosuke-san. Thank you so much for spending your morning to join our program to share your stories to our global audience. And on behalf of the listeners everywhere, I would like to say thank you to you.
My pleasure. Thank you very much for the opportunity for today. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Hey, Ryosuke-san, now you have a new family, new friend in Vietnam. If you decided to travel to this country, you make sure you
Yeah,
let us know. I would
yeah,
love to
for
take you
sure.
out.
For
Okay?
sure. Yeah, if you have some opportunities, yeah, I really want to go to Vietnam.
Yeah. And I think in our culture, it's very honored if our audience can have you to share to them a little bit about who's Dr. Ryoko Sasani is and a little bit about yourself. Would you please do that honor for us?
Certainly. Okay, so let me introduce myself a little bit. My name is Ryosuke Nakajima. I'm a management consultant at PwC. And actually, I have a lot of like career as well. And I'm an adjunct uh, professor at Paris School of Management, adjunct professor at Swiss School of Business and Management as well. And I'm also a postdoctoral researcher at Showa Women's University in Japan. And I'm a head of faculty at Tokyo Business Language and College. And as well as, yeah, I'm a founder at ProfBridge Commons as well. Yeah, so like I have a lot of like careers and positions as well. Yeah, but I'm really excited to, let's see, handle my career as a management consultant, professor, researcher, and founder. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that'll be all. Yeah.
Yeah. Ryosuke-san, you have a beautiful journey of transforming from different roles in life, right? And you introduced to our audience in less than 1 minute. That's not fair. And I share with you that this conversation, we're gonna travel time, we're gonna dive deeper. We're gonna help
Okay.
people to unveil the power of newness, exploring new things, doing new things, learning a new thing that has led you to a career, like you say, consultant, teaching, researching,
Yeah,
founding your own company, and God knows what's next, right? So the potential is unlimited, right? And
exactly.
so let's travel time. How does that sound to you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll lead the way. If you come to my country, I will love if we can go to my hometown. My hometown in the middle of Vietnam called Da Nang City.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's a
beautiful.
small town. When I was born, that town was devastated by the wars, so it's destroyed. It's small, poor, and my family was also poor. So we had one night we had electricity. The next night we did not. Right, so
Uh,
it's dark at night. My first
uh,
dream about the world that I want to do when I'm growing up, I wanted to become an astronaut so I can fly to the moon.
uh-huh.
But then
Wow.
life has taken me to a very different path and doing things that
Nice.
different completely from what I wanted to do when I was little. So when you were little, what was your dream about the future
Wow.
that Ryosuke-san want to do?
That's a good question. Actually, when I was a elementary school student, primary school, when I was, yeah, like about 10 to 11 years old, my dream was to become a society teacher. I don't know why.
Society
Yeah,
teacher.
probably I was inspired by the, yeah, society teacher, like, yeah, geographic or like history as well. And but now I still have big interest in like international geography and yeah, of course, the international history as well, or international affairs relationship as well. And actually, my wife is French, so yeah, every single day, I we have a lot of course, setbacks or like arguments as well. But yeah, we have a lot of things to know something new as well. So, and finally, yeah, now I'm a professor as well, yeah, to teach something new to the students. So, yeah, probably my in my childhood, yeah, I wanted to become a society teacher. Not society teacher now, but I could become a professor. Yeah,
A teaching part.
exactly. That's true. Yeah,
Wow, wow, it's beautiful.
yeah.
And you said that you didn't know whether it inspired you. Anyone from the family is teaching or giving you the idea about, like bring,
Well,
bridging knowledge into action?
Well, actually, actually, my parents, dad and mom, yeah,
Mm.
they both are Japanese. And actually, probably my dad had a lot of business travel to China, Korea, or different countries. And he just, every time he bring back some gifts from each countries, like from China, like, yeah, traditional tea, from Korea, like traditional meals or something like that. So probably, yeah, his, yeah, gifts, yeah, from the other countries, or this kind of action influenced me as well. That, wow, the world is really beautiful, the world is really large, and there are a lot of things I didn't know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I
why,
think,
like, yeah.
yeah, I think that is beautiful part of parenting, right?
Mm,
You give your children the idea about how big the world could be, how big the world is. So
exactly.
that that idea will run in the thinking in the blood of the children. So when they grow up, they
That's
want to explore
true.
the world in their own terms, also,
That's
right?
true, exactly. And especially, yeah, that moment was like over 20 years ago. So, yeah, we didn't have any like YouTube or Netflix or something. So, we didn't have any like, yeah, services, yeah, to catch up like what's happened in, yeah, in the other countries or something. Yeah, in
Uh,
real time. Yeah. Uh,
from wanting to become a society teacher,
mhm.
and then to the point of university where you're starting to have your real, like work experiment, deciding what next, right? What did you decide to learn when when you go into that profession?
Uh-uh. So let me see. So after I got a dream to become a society teacher, yeah, but it was just in my primary school. So
Ah,
after that, I didn't focus a lot, yeah, to study, for example, like to geography or international affairs. But after that, when I was university, I choose different major, law, company law. Yeah.
ah.
Yeah, it's totally different from, yeah, international affairs, but because I just want to learn more about logic. Yeah,
Mm.
that's why I chose law. Yeah, as a major. But hopefully, I got a great opportunity to go abroad as an internship, as an
Ah,
intern, yeah, to the U.S. for, yeah, less than half year, year 2020, 2011 actually.
San
Yeah,
Francisco.
so in San Francisco, that's right. So yeah, after that, like, yeah, I just reminds me like, oh my gosh, like international stuff, like geography or international affairs or like global business or global stuffs are like super beautiful and dynamic. And after that, I just focus on the like global projects or global business as well.
So
Yeah.
that was when you already finished your law degree.
Exactly. Just
So you finished your big law degree, and then you moved to the US through an
so
internship or what?
actually, during my bachelor, I mean, when I was sophomore, I had an internship program to the U.S. So
Ah,
for 3 months, so I joined in this program, yeah, to went to the San Francisco, yeah.
so is that your first time traveling outside of Japan or what?
Exactly, yeah. It was my first time
Ah.
when I was 19 years old. Yeah, it was my first time to go abroad. Actually, yeah,
Okay, let's stay there a little bit, okay?
yeah,
Because that little Ryosuke-san, when he was little, he got a lot of gift from his father. His father,
that's
went from
right.
China, from other countries, and bring gift to Japan for him, right? So you back
Yeah,
then, you were thinking about how large the world is, how
yeah,
beautiful the
right.
world is. So at 19, you came to the US. You came to San
Exactly.
Francisco.
That's
How
right.
did it feel when that the dream from little boy into like going to the world, big world like the
Right.
US?
Exactly. So, sorry, could you say that again? Your
I
question.
ask you, how did you feel when now you had the real experience of traveling, of having the global exposure in San
Mm.
Francisco?
Yeah. So okay. So when I was in San Francisco, actually, I could work in the startup company. There was a U.S. people and also Mexican people as well. So like I felt like super diverse business culture over there. So like,
Mm.
oh my gosh, how dynamic, yeah, like or the doing business globally is like that. Yeah, like
Ah,
global, it's global team, global client, using English, really fast paced or something like that. So that's why during my internship, yeah, I could feel like, yeah, oh yeah, that's the international and global stuff. How to proceed the things, yeah, in the global business. Yeah.
and you say earlier in this conversation that that also changed the way you see about doing business also. So you
Mm-mm.
started to like the way to collaborate internationally.
Right.
So tell us how did that transforming inside of you?
Actually, during my internship, like I could catch like how to start the things or how to start the beginning of the business, like
Mm.
compiling the people or compiling the ideas or something like the startup I worked as well. So that's really beneficial for my current business, like founder at ProfBridge Commons, like having the network throughout LinkedIn or in my university as well, or in my career as well, like compiling the promising people who can collaborate with me, and after that like exchange our ideas in an international environment, and after that like yeah creating our own business. So that's I got a tips yeah from the internship in the US yeah over 10 years ago. Yeah,
Because normally the people study in a major, let's say law, it's very
yeah,
specific, right? They
that's
they
true.
tend to they tend to after graduation they will work for company as an internal lawyer or regulatory department. You did not work, in that at all. So when you move
Exactly.
from, when you study one major and then you do something else, what did the
Yeah, usually
people
like that,
around
right?
you say?
That's right. Yeah, usually, yeah, for example, like law department, yeah, a lot of people wants to become a lawyer or something, and someone wants to focus on like civil law or constitutional law. But for me, I don't know why, but like in my deep mind, I want to go abroad or I want to, yeah, study like global stuff or business probably. Yeah, so
Uh,
that's why, yeah, at the same time I study law, but I didn't have so much interest in it. So that's why.
your mind was somewhere
Yeah,
else,
right,
exploring.
exactly,
And that's
exactly,
I told you that is the power of newness in there because even if you study
exactly.
one thing, you're wondering what else, what if, right? All
It's
those
true.
questions are exploring you to the next.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Actually,
just,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm just curious. When you work for PwC as a consultant, and then
Mm-mm.
normally the works the Big Four is very time consuming,
Right.
and
That's true.
where did you find the time, the energy to explore other professions? Like teaching,
That's a good
not on
question.
one university. You've been teaching in different university in different countries, right? And even
Exactly.
different fields of expertise also. So,
Exactly.
where did you find time to do that?
Let's see, that's a good thing. Actually, yeah, I just want to mention two stuffs. The first one is like productivity. It's
Uh-huh.
really important. Like nowadays, yeah,
Productivity.
we have we can use a lot of IT tools or generative AI as well. Yeah, to let's see promote or let's see improve our productivity of our work. So, as a management consultant, the most important thing is like providing a valuable output or providing out valuable insight to the client. So that's the most important thing. Process is also important, but yeah, we can be more efficient or make it more productive, yeah, to reach to the valuable output. So that's one thing using IT tools or generative AI stuff to improve productivity and to create valuable output. So that's the first thing. Like that, we can generate our time, yeah,
Uh-huh.
to
So to
some
extend our
other.
time more
Exactly, that's
because
true.
we do more with the time that we have, right? So you can
Exactly,
do. Yeah. So you
that's
want to
true.
say that is number one. What else in
Number
there?
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
number two is like passion, actually passion.
Listen, alrighty, tell me
Passion
more.
is really important to, let's see, to do something or to take some actions. Actually, I have a daughter and she's 5 years old. And after I had a daughter, I just really feel I want to contribute to the society. I just want to create a better world for her and
Mhm.
for like all of the children or something, like new generations as well. And that's one of my motivation. So, and also, but the other perspective, before I had my daughter, I just focus on myself. Like for example, I just want to get new knowledge. I just want to get new skills, capabilities, or something. Just everything. I just focus on me,
Uh,
myself.
uh-huh.
But after I got my daughter, I just want to provide or create something better for her, for my daughter, or for daughter's friends, or daughter's society, or daughter's world, or something like that. So that's why I just want to use my knowledge and skills so far and to, let's see, like to teach something to the other students as a professor or to research something to the society or to the economy and to create my own company as a founder to bridge the academic world and business world or something like that, create new values, good values, yeah, to the world. So that's one of the motivation and passion. Yeah. So
I I love to hear that.
yeah,
I,
thank
I
you.
love to see people have a passion of giving, of doing something big for the society, for the community itself. And I think at young age, it's normal for us to focus on ourselves because if we
Uh,
have to grow ourselves in order for us to
exactly.
to do something well, so that we can. If you're not well first, how can you help others, right? And
Right.
now
Exactly.
you have your daughter at 5 years old, and then you started to think in the larger scale, having the passion of
Right.
content creator, and see that passion is important to drive you to do to teaching to
Exactly.
finding your own
That's
company.
true. That was a trigger in my life. Yeah.
Bring me to that transforming moment. And the reason I ask for it is because there's a lot of parents who have children also,
Exactly.
and I want this to be a motivational source for them to think beyond themselves. Like to see
Mm.
how did you pass the stage of thinking only about you without starting to think about a larger society.
Well, that's a good question. Actually, yeah, a lot of people, including me, at the first phase after getting my child, actually just really busy. There are a lot of things to do and handle I mean, like handle their work at the same time as they need to take care of their children. Like yeah, super busy and just focusing on deal with the tasks in front of you guys. So yeah, that's the thing. But let's see, just take a moment, like take the step back, and but having daughter and like let's see, if we think about daughter's future, like the world now, the world is like, of course, complicated, like in terms of politics and economics and yeah, something like that. And of course, generative AI. I just focus on the researching about generative AI as well. So, like Gen AI's development is really rapid, so
Mm.
fast. So we cannot predict what's going to happen in the even in the couple of years. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
the world is changing. So yeah, in this perspective, I just think, of course, yeah, dealing with the task in front of you, like for taking care of kids or work, is really important as well. But yeah, we need to take some action, like to create a better environment for our daughter or yeah, our kids. Yeah, so just like yeah, taking the step back is one of the first step, yeah, to think about like not small or just too large perspective. Yeah, that's
Mm.
my understanding.
Because normally when you are busy and then you add more, because your passion will drive you to to do more.
Right. That's
And do
true.
more means that you don't have more time. You know, you will more things to do, and it's gonna be exhausting, right? So
Exactly. Exhausting.
a
Right.
lot of people will just say, okay, I want to do it, I just don't have the energy of doing that. How
Right.
did you balance that?
That's
Yeah,
a good question too. Yeah. At first, let's see. Yep. I just want to mention productivity as well as like support the cooperation, yeah, with my wife as well. Productivity, yeah, as I mentioned before, like using IT tools or generative AI, like deal with the administration tasks. We can use AI or something to make it more productive, more efficient, and to just shorten the time when we spend, yeah, to these administration tasks. And also cooperation and collaboration with my wife. Actually, childcare is not for mom's responsibility, actually. So yeah, that as well. Now, yeah, we can work from home, or like we can choose the flexible work time or something. So just if that participate the childcare or education to the kids, yeah, of course that we can share tasks, yeah, regarding the childcare. So if so, like, yeah, we can balance our work and childcare at the same time. So I think that's a key, I think.
so your partner, your wife, right?
Yeah.
You say she's French.
Exactly.
What's her name?
Leah.
Leah. How do you spell it?
Lea.
Ah,
Leah.
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 Leah. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet?
Let's see. Yeah, it was a bit romantic, actually.
Ah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
this is a part of important for passion,
Yeah.
for collaboration and creation.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell us.
Actually, both of us use the application to learn new languages.
Ah,
So, and like language exchange application, and she just choose like Japanese. Yeah, she wanted to study Japanese languages, and for me, I don't know why. Like I liked to eat French meals, or like, yeah, French movies as well. Like, oh, French language is looks like super beautiful. So I just chose French, yeah, to learn. Yeah. So and after that, like we matched, like to exchange languages as a like tutor, language tutor. Like she just taught me French, and on the other hand, I just taught her Japanese. Yeah, something like that. And after that, yeah, the relationship was like, yeah, tutor, like instructor relationship. But after that, yeah, we just, yeah, like talk about like private things, like, yeah, do you have siblings, or like what's your work or something like that. And finally, yeah, she traveled to Japan.
oh, so we're in
And
France.
yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty, share
Yeah,
more.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
travel, yeah, to meet up together. And after that, yeah, like our relationship was getting closer. Yeah. And finally, yeah, she decided to come to Japan. Yeah. And to live
Oh,
together
it's
now.
like a movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nakajima-san, you look at what you just shared. That is this hidden power of newness.
Ah,
Right?
that's true.
If you not pursue, learning French, a new language, if you're not pursued, using the application to learning, right?
Right.
And if she's not pursued, her passion of learning Japanese, then you guys are not gonna
Exactly.
make life will take you guys to different path. So conversation like this is we want the people to really leaning on to something new,
That's
try to
true.
have something new experiment, because you never know how beautiful
Yeah.
life could take in us if we take
Exactly.
the path of less travel, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So how do your friends, your families talking about, you get married to Leah, having your life, share with us.
Yeah, at first, yeah. So regarding my parents, actually, my parents was really open. Yeah, they're open-minded. So my dad, especially my dad, yeah, he went to travel to China, Korea, or the other countries as a business trip. So he was really open when I introduced them about Leia. Yeah, the
Uh,
first time, yeah, they're totally open. Yeah, they accepted it. Yeah, yeah, they just smoothly, yeah, getting a good relationship, yeah, together. And regarding my friends, yeah, especially nowadays, international couple, international marriage
no
is
more.
getting more common. Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
like everyone told me, yeah, congratulations, yeah, something like that.
I'm
Mm.
so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to see great things that happen like a movie reality also.
Yeah.
And so at what stage in your life did you decide, you're gonna becoming a professor? Spare time to teach.
That's a good question. Actually, after finishing my doctoral degree, so 2024. So
Mm-hmm.
as I mentioned before 2024, I was just focusing on myself,
Uh-huh.
like yeah, getting new knowledge, capabilities, skills, yeah, to like let's see, yeah, grow myself. That's
Mm.
it. But after finishing my doctoral degree, I was like, uh, what I can do next, like something like that. Yeah, because after, for example, after bachelor degree, yeah, we have master, but after master degree, we have doctor, yeah, something like that. But after
Yes.
getting doctoral degree, what I can do, like, yeah, I was a little bit missing, but at this moment, I was thinking, yeah, but so far I was just focusing on myself, but I already have doctoral degree, so probably yeah, I just use my knowledge or skills to something else. And I think I just looking at my daughter. I just want to have create some better world for her as well. So that's why that's one of the trigger to become a professor. And after that, I just try to apply a lot, yeah, to the university available position as a professor. Yeah.
Wow. Bring me to one your first day of teaching. Okay? The first day
Yeah.
of teaching. See, when you were 10, 11, you dream of one day you become a teacher, teaching society. And
Exactly.
on that very first day, as a teacher, as a professor, how did you feel?
Well, actually, really impressive. Couldn't be more proud. Dream came true. Actually, that's a moment. At first, yeah, of course, I was really nervous. Because I didn't have any like teaching opportunities or teaching experiences as well. But at the same time, I'm really let's say proud of myself. Yeah, because becoming a teacher was one of my long dream like life dream as well, and yeah, it was, like the dream was coming true. And also, on the first day of teaching, one of the good thing was the students reaction
Mm.
was really impressive as well. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, your teaching approach was really passionate, and I just wanted to learn from you more. Or like after class, yeah, a lot of students just wait in line and ask a lot about my classes or about myself as well. So that's a good signal. Yeah, I can provide something great to the students, or I can contribute to the other person. So that was a good moment. Yeah, on the first day of professor. Yeah.
When you do something with passion, right? And when you connect
Right.
the love when you have at young age and to that stage, you bring
Right.
to the table, to the classroom, not only the knowledge, but also the
Exactly.
fire, also the
That's
love,
true.
also the care. And students, they know, and they
Exactly.
know, they feel. So that's why they have a long line and getting to get to you
Yeah.
and ask you. And I think that there's a lot of our listeners also wanna bring something that they know and sharing, and through sharing may not be like a professor, but they can train, they can try to teach here and there, uh, and that requires a lot of new skills also. And from a consultant to teaching, there's a huge gap of,
That's
skill
right.
set, right? From the ballroom
Right.
onto the classroom. Come
Exactly.
on. How did you feel? And, how did you feel those skills to make sure that you become an effective professor?
That's a great question. The first thing is, yeah, as you mentioned before, there's a gap like
Yeah.
between management consultant and professor. Yeah, different capabilities and skills, knowledges are required. But at the same time, I just realized there's some commonality, like common skills.
Ah,
For example, like presentation skills, or to let's see, to understand the complicated things or complicated phenomenon, for example, like what's happened in the world in terms of economy or politics, and just understand by myself and tell it like a easy stuff or like understandable approach, yeah, to the students. Yeah, that's totally similar as a consultant. Like we just analyze a lot of complicated data and get some insights or tell it like a understandable way to the client, like what's the issue, what would be the solution, that with a
ah,
simple word. So yeah, this kind of skill can be applying to the classroom as well, to the students. Yeah,
ah.
so
So those are the common skills.
common things, exactly,
Yeah.
common skills, but
What about
the
a
like gap
non-common?
things, right?
Yeah.
The
How about the one
gaps.
that new? Yeah.
The gap things is like not actually not knowledge. Like in the classroom, we need to provide some like academic theory as well as practical case study as well. Especially I'm in charge of digital business
Ah.
courses to the students. And in digital business, of course, well, I need to teach like IT theory, like network, database, or application system. Yeah, is a requirement of the company IT or something like that. Like, yeah, we need to provide academical theory to the student first in case study in the real world case study as well. But for academical theory, I need to catch up as soon as possible and provide it to the student. That's a big gap in the consulting firm. We don't use so much academical theory, so
So
that's
you use the real world case studies.
exactly, that's true. That's true. So that's the thing. That was one of my challenge. Yeah, to catch up quickly the academic theory and teach it to the students. Yeah.
Wow. I don't think that anything would be challenging for you. If you
Right.
already have the productivity in mind and the passion
Exactly.
in mind, then those two P's will be able
That's
to help you to
true.
find the best way within the your limiting time to fix it, to solve, to fill the
Exactly.
gap, right? But when you have the
Exactly.
intention to solve, then you solve. You mentioned the word in here, the simplicity,
Yep.
right?
Simplicity. Yeah, exactly.
I think there's an old saying that the simplicity is the hardest and the most complex form of everything also, because it's
Right.
not easy. It's to transform something that is a big ideas and make it
Yeah.
smaller, make it smaller, make it smaller, and
Yeah.
easy to digest and understanding, but
Right.
to absorb that, and that is a skill that not a lot of people will have. So, Nakajima-san, share with us, how do you break a big idea onto
Big idea
something
to
like
the like
simple?
simple,
Yeah,
simple
simple.
tips.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Usually I use write down something in the notebook actually. Like, yeah, what is the issue? What is the core issue? What would be the solution? And actually, issues, there are a lot of issues, like for example, in terms of like political or economical or technological or something. So at first, one of the tips is using frameworks first,
Mm.
like PEST, like political, economical, social, technological, or something like that. So, like, if there's some fact in front of me, and just let's see, understand with the political perspective. economic perspective or something. Just change perspective first
Mm.
and understand myself and write down in my own words. So what's happened, like for example, in the world, like economic situation is like for example, like commodity price is getting
Mm.
higher
Mm.
because of this fact. Like yeah, there are three reasons, something like that. Just write down in my own words.
Mm.
So, so let's see, in a nutshell, using frameworks to let's see to understand the facts, complicated fact with a lot of perspective. That's the first thing. And the second tips is write down in my own words. And if so, like we can make it simple and
Mm.
tell it simple way, yeah, to the students. Yeah. So that was my experience. Yeah.
So
And tips.
Ryan, using our own explanation of what we
Right.
understand about that,
Exactly.
and from there it helps us to digest it easier, and then
That's
that's how
true.
you, after everything is digested, then you translate it and transfer it to your
Right.
students.
Translating to the students. Right.
Uh, and now to the parents entrepreneur. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consulting, teaching, now having your
Teaching.
own platform, ProfBridge
Okay.
Commons,
Purpose comments. Okay.
to connect experts around the world,
Right.
share expertise, share works. Okay, where did that newness idea coming from?
That's a good question. Actually, that's coming from my experience, recent experiences as well. 2 years ago, I newly became a professor. So
Oh,
I applied to a lot of universities to become a professor. And after I became a professor. I knew a lot of things like yeah, how the things going in the academic institution or something, and I really realized to become a professor there is two approach actually. The first approach is to let's say getting finishing bachelor, master, and doctoral degree, and after that starting like associate professor position, and after that to become professor. That's the first way. But second way is to promote in some companies and to become a like CEO, CXO, director, and after that transit to the academic institutions as a
mhm.
professor. Yeah, there are two ways mainly, but in recent academic world and considering about let's say the external macro economy, like for example generative AI, if the professor doesn't focusing on researching generative AI, they cannot teach generative AI. And also the director or CXO, of course, they have a lot of experiences and knowledges as well. But like new technology, of course, they can catch up fast, but they're not professional of the generative AI.
Mm.
So I really feel like someone who work uh like the having work experience like 30 years old, 20 years old, or 40 years old, like yeah, someone having work experiences or researching generative AI, yeah, these kind of people should be in the classroom, like providing their class, like what's going to happen in generative AI world, or how it's working with using generative AI or something. So that's my idea. So in the current academic world, like doctorate degree is one of the requirements, or
Mm.
like having CXO director
Mm.
experience is one of the other requirements as well. But for teaching generative AI, security, cyber security or something, yeah, we don't
Mm.
have any required appropriate people as a professor. So that's
Mm.
why, yeah, I just want to like reorganize the professors industry. Like, yeah, we need to be more flexible, actually, to
Ah.
to hire someone, like for example, the people who is professional of generative AI, but without doctoral degree or without CEO experiences or something. But they should be teaching to the student. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's really promising and beneficial to the student and to the world as well. So I just want to create this kind of new ecosystem, like people without
Yeah.
people without doctoral degree or without CEO experiences, but can teach in the academic classroom as well. Yeah, so that's
Because
my
because they have the real world experience, right?
exactly
The real
real
life
experiences.
experience. They're doing that job. They know it the inside out from that one. So when they come, they can share the very practical, like
Exactly.
knowledge and the experience that can help building the design for the
Right.
learners to see the world in a realistic way, rather than just the academia and traditional path. And that's also I want to bring you to that moment because I wrote
Mm-mm.
down here. See, I'm also using notes, and
Oh, thank you very much.
you mentioned the word realize. So
Mm-mm.
you realize that there are two ways to get to a professor. One is you
Professor, yeah.
got your PhD, your
PhD, yeah,
doctor,
doctor
yeah.
degree.
Or the second one is you got to the C level, then you
Yeah, so
transfer
level.
on to and you realize that there might be another way that can bring the experience for the classroom more
That's
fruitful.
true.
Yeah, and you bring the real pupil. Who also can benefit for their learners through their works, and then can also coming back for them, that's a way for them to expand there from
That's
like
true.
visit more onto the academic world also. And I
Right.
think the world right now is doing operating like that because it's where academia is meeting with business and business meeting
Mm-mm.
with academia, right? When you say that, realize, what did you do to make to that realization?
That's a good point. Actually, let's see. I just wrote down what comes to my mind. Like, now what's happened? Like, yeah, for example, like, yeah, just to become professor, just only two paths, or like, what's the issue? Like, probably like job description. Based on the job description, the PhD C level is required, something like that. So that's the issue. But after that, actually, I took over 2 to 3 months, like how I can resolve this issues or situation, or how I can contribute. And I just took my own time and to think about or how can I contribute to this issue. And after that, I just created. Okay, so let's found some organizations, or project. That's why I just started ProfBridge Conference, to take this initiative, something like that. And but at first, it's just my idea. I'm not sure it's let's see, appropriate or good idea or not. So I had several discussions with the other professionals. Is it really practical or meaningful or something like that? Yeah. And a lot of people supported me on LinkedIn as
Ah,
well. Yeah, so that's why, okay, I'm convinced now. Okay, so let's found the ProfBridge Commons. Yeah, something like that.
so you went to talk to somebody for their
Exactly.
opinion.
That's
Okay.
true.
Alrighty.
I got some feedbacks, from the professionals or the other startup founders. Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful. And I like the thing that you shared, that you had that idea sit with you for 3 months for to give it time for you to explore
Right.
and for you to ask, and you ask yourself the question, how am I gonna solve this issue,
Right.
right? And I think your life is always in the territory of exploring new idea, exploring things that you
Yeah, I
can
didn't
you
realize,
can
but you're
solve.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that coming from your father? Is that coming from your mother? Or is that coming from your way of living?
Well, that's a good question. Probably not coming from my dad and mom, actually. Yeah, they want to, let's say, keep their life yeah, the happy life, yeah, something like that. So they're not like, yeah, they don't want to take any risks or they don't want to explore something new. Maybe coming from myself, or
Okay.
I'm probably originally I'm like a curious person. Yeah, like yeah, if I get some new ideas or if I get something, I'm really curious or into it. Yeah, just take action rapidly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I would ask this because normally a family environment is very important
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we
Yeah.
shape a person. If you're in the family where your parent was like, play safe and follow the
Yep.
standard
Yeah.
rules, then
Exactly.
normally you will be following the same guidelines like that. But you're not, right? So you had the curiosity at young age to explore different
Right.
things. How did you nurture those curiosity?
Curiosity. Let's see. Actually, the trigger was when I was university student. Actually, yeah, like when I went to San Francisco as an intern, and also yeah, I had an opportunity to stay in Singapore for half year. This one as an internship opportunity as well, and I met up a lot of people like diverse culture. I work with the Indonesian, Malaysian, Singaporean, yeah, a lot, yeah, a lot of diverse culture as well. Probably, yeah, this kind of experience boosted my curiosity. Like I just want to know more about this, uh, yeah, this yeah, these people as well and the culture behind or the way of thinking behind or yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
And
And what I love about your curiosity is, I think that's a different way of being curious, right? Some people will be curious, and then for the sake of curiosity, some
mm,
people will be curious and do something with that.
exactly.
For example, like you're curious about the academia was of the good side and yet good side of
Yeah.
that. Where can we you find a solution to help bridging the gap, right? And you bring the curiosity into action,
Uh-uh.
and that is where wisdom come in. That's where you're
Exactly.
gonna have idea match with
That's true.
with action for something that you can experiment and you can see the result for that one. So where did you or how did you build the capacity of having
Uh,
curiosity
from
and
curiosity
do
to take us
and
taking
do
some
something
action.
with that to see how it goes?
Well, that's a good question. Actually, originally I'm curious person, so like yeah, every single day I get something I want to learn more. Like for example, like yeah, my wife's behavior, where it's coming from, probably like French culture or like her background or something. Or when I check the news article, but why did it happen or something? Every time I just want to know more about the fact. Yeah, so that's my original characteristic and feature. But the tips from curiosity to taking action is like just let's see. Don't let it go. Just curiosity. But after getting some curious things or interesting things, let's see. Um, think about how I can know more about it or how can I contribute to this fact or how can I improve this fact or something like every time I ask to myself like I how can I take some action, how can I contribute to something, so that's one of the trigger to move stepping forward or to take some action from curiosity to action, I think.
But by asking the
By
question of
asking the question to
what
myself, yeah,
can you do,
what can
right?
I do? Right.
Wow. Because that's the me part that you can always control. To
Uh-uh.
understand. So you can always control what to do, what to think. So ask what can you do is the way for you to move the needle a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryosuke-san, I like to ask about friendship or the
Okay.
people in your circle. And I think I always believe that, like that's a saying that your worth is the sum of the five people you spend most of the time with, right?
Yeah.
And the curious person like you, always expanding, like the what you have to
Network,
the,
friendship,
yeah.
yeah.
So who are the people that you are having on your network?
Let's see. Actually, super diverse friendship and network as well. Yeah, of course, the colleagues and university friends as well, and also the friend in the US. Actually, the the friends when I met up in my intern company in the US and Singapore as well. And I just keep this network, yeah, until now, actually. Yeah, for example, like, yeah, just like we often keep chatting, yeah, with them. And for example, when they like, let's see, the one of my friends who I met in the US 10 years ago in the US, when they come to Japan for travel or something, just let me know or something, and just like how it's going. Let's catch up together and
Wow.
create, yeah, like get some, let's see, insights from them, or give some insights to the others or something, like this kind of win-win communication, not just keeping relationship, friendship, but like giving some new insights or valuable ideas to the others, like not give and take, but give yeah, to the others, to keep our good friendship, actually. Yeah.
I like the way you think. And my wife and I, we always want to help people to improve their ability to think. And the reason for that is simple. We saw a lot of things that impacting our thinking capability nowadays. Right? So a lot of noises that that make us less efficient in the way that we think. And every conversation like this is a way for us to bring something that can offer for other people to expand
Mhm.
their thinking. And for you, we're going to ask this question. How have you been growing your own ability to think over the years?
Well, own ability. Let's see. That's a good question. But for me, when I think back, actually, thanks to my, let's see, family friend, I got my own ability. Like, yeah, for example, like the communication skills, or like presentation skills, or let's say getting trust. Yeah, one of the ability as well. But every single ability is coming from my friends or family. But thanks to this relationship, I just realize what is my strengths or what is my weakness, or let's see, the in the friendship, yeah, when I want to let's say have a good relationship or a good friendship, I just try to give some valuable insight to the others, valuable ideas to the others at this moment, like organize my thought, or like what I can contribute to the others, and that's the process make me get some ability. Yeah, yeah, so that's, yeah, that's my answer, actually. Yeah.
So through good
Yeah, through
relationships,
good relationships, right? And
and
environment.
you can learn from others, you can share, they can give you feedback,
Right.
then your thinking grows through
Exactly. Grows
like
through.
good
Right.
conversations, right? Beautiful. I'm going to ask you a few next questions,
Mm-mm.
and we're going to move different point times in here,
Okay.
okay? Uh, your father came back from one of the countries that he moved. He traveled back then. He gave
Yeah.
you a gift. That built you the desire of becoming a
Exactly.
teacher, a society to
Yeah.
society teacher. And that little boy, Ryosuke-san, that, at 10, 11 years old, was holding the gift in his hand,
Mm-mm.
thinking about, teaching, thinking about the world that he's going to become, thinking about the bigger world, be curious.
Yep.
On that particular one night, now we travel time. We meet him. You, me, gonna get into his room, gonna talk about the future to him. So what is the Ryosuke-san now? Is going to talk, teach that young Ryosuke-san?
That's a good question. Actually, yeah, I would say just keep being curious. I just want to say to my young Ryosuke, just being curious, just following what you want to do, and after that, your dream would be coming true. Yeah.
Mm.
So just let's see, trust your own inspiration, trust your own, yeah, trust yourself as well, to keep being curious, to let's see, when you meet some new people, or you when you learn something new, just being curious and to learn more, the reason behind or background information as well, and like that you can catch some beautiful ideas, and yeah, just go for it. Yeah, I wanted to say that, yeah, to my younger Ryosuke. Yeah.
Thank you. The second person that I want us to meet is Leah.
Okay.
Okay. So where is she from in France?
Nice, south
Nice.
France,
Okay.
south of France. Yeah.
All right, Nice. Okay. We are going to her room
Okay.
when she was, using the app to select a
Oh.
partner who can teach her Japanese. All right. And that particular evening where it's a match between you, wanted to study French and she wanted to
Yeah.
study Japanese. Then she was decided, okay, she's going to accepting,
Exactly.
as a partner for learning. All right. Now you and I will get into feedback. Okay.
Yeah.
And you have a message to Leah about the future that you guys are going to have. What is that you're going to talk to Leah?
Well, that's a good question. Actually, I just wanted to say, yeah, thank you first. Like, thanks for, let's see, trusting me at first, like, yeah, finding me first and trusting me as well. And just don't be afraid. Yeah, if you go moving forward, but you will not be regret. Actually, you can have a, let's see, the happy, bright future together with him. So it's totally okay. Just keep chatting with him, keep learning Japanese. Yeah, throughout this app. But yeah, he will bring some, let's see, the happy stuff for you. So just trust yourself and don't be afraid and trust him as well. But and also, yeah, I just want to say thank you to my wife. Yeah, to finding me. She changed my life a lot. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Mm.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
uh,
The next question. I, your daughter, what's her name?
Diana.
Liana.
Liana. Liana. Liana.
Liana.
Yeah.
Liana.
Right.
Liana. Okay. Because your passion is to build the future, a different future, a better future for her and the generations to enjoy this planet Earth, to enjoy the world as the best. Because that's a beautiful thing. And I want to move forward 30 years, let's say 2056 or so. And she gonna have a word with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you're gonna sit in there and then she gonna tell you something. What is that that you want her to tell you?
Well, that's a good question. Um, let's see. Actually, I couldn't imagine like after 30 years later, but um at first, yeah, I just want to let's see, say to her.
No, she said to you. Not,
She said to me, okay, so
yeah.
uh
What is
so
that
she
you want her to say to you?
okay, sorry, I just want to understand your question again, sorry.
So the question is, 30 years from now,
Mm-mm.
she gonna tell what she feel about all the works that you've been doing, and then what is that you want her to tell you about that?
Okay. So at first, like, yeah, she was happy, yeah, to have this, to have, let's say, enjoyable time with you, yeah, in the same family at first. And also, yeah, I don't need like some appreciation to me because it's, yeah, totally our responsibility as a parent. But I hope she is really confident to survive in the like business situation or economic situation. Probably it's going to be super competitive, but I hope she would say, yeah, thanks to the environment, a family environment or experiences, I have a, let's say, the happy or a joyful life now or something like that. Yeah, and yeah, the most important thing is, yeah, she's confident herself. Yeah, if she say, yeah, she's confident, yeah, thanks to the environment. Yeah, if so, like, I would be super, yeah, happy, and I want to hear that. Yeah.
Have a good life, be confident, be
Yeah,
happy,
right.
right? It's beautiful. Earlier, I talked about newness, something that I can easily see from amazing people. And that is something that last year, my wife and I, when we truly dive out and put our time out to relook at all the guests we had on the show, all the amazing people. You know that we have a lot of amazing people that we interview,
Mm-mm.
and we ask ourselves this question, what made them so awesome like that? Because a lot of them came in from the background that they were poor, they was in the family with abuse. Some of them went to jail, have a very wrong,
Mm.
like a problem at teenage time, and then they transform and then become like change maker
Right.
in the world. So we ask ourselves, how did they do that? And we listen to one conversation to the next, to the next, the next, and newness was the one that really coming up. That is
Mm-mm.
something that run inside of them that help them to find opportunity for change and then
Right.
pursue it. Right? You have the same. You explore newness every day. You explore newness to transform. You have other
Yeah.
people to also see newness in their lives. Right?
Mm-mm.
So now, if you have a word of wisdom to share for other people so that they can embrace newness, they're not afraid of new things and have the confidence
Mm-mm.
to leaning into newness to see what it would take them. So, what is something that you can advise people on?
Let's see. Actually, I'm not awesome or great people, yeah, for the moment. But let's see. One of the thing I would say is being curious is one of the key to, let's say, build yourself or grow yourself or to contribute to the society as well. Being curious is a key. Like, for example, yeah, if something happened like economic news or political news, yeah, of course, yeah, we can see a lot of news article, but it's not just news, but it's the issues or problems we need to solve or we need to contribute as well as a member of the society. So being curious and try to think, if me, how I can contribute to this fact or how I can resolve or improve this issue. Yeah, that's this kind of mindset will be important, yeah, to contribute to the society or to become awesome. But I'm still on the way to become like awesome people. But yeah, just I want to being, yeah, keep being curious. Yeah,
Every day is a day to be better,
every day
right?
is right.
Every day is a day to
Exactly.
get better. And there's some days we tired. It's okay. Take knowing that we will
Exactly.
get it. That we working there is
That's
important.
true.
And Nakajima-san, I want to spread my sincere appreciation for
My
you
pleasure. The
to
pleasure is all
join
mine.
and
Thank you
share.
very much for the
Thank you.
valuable opportunity. And I really realized, yeah, there are a lot of things I didn't realize about myself. But thanks to you throughout this conversation, I could catch, yeah, I'm like this kind of person. Yeah, this point is my strength or weakness or yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the beautiful conversation. I love it,
Yeah,
and
my
I look
pleasure.
forward to meeting you when we're in Japan or when you're in Vietnam with your family.
Thank you very much for saying so. Yeah. In
Okay.
future, I will go to Vietnam as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. So have a beautiful day, and
You too,
I'll let you
Mr.
know when this
Gwen.
one is air. Okay.
Yeah, you too, Mr. Gwen. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Ryosuke-san. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Say hello
Thank you
to
very
your
much.
family first.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.